First of all, there are specific technical skills that are important for each role, department, organisation and industry. These include selling skills, IT skills and financial skills. There are, however, skills that are important and necessary to all workers, regardless of the industry and whether they are a frontline worker or a frontline middle or senior manager. One skill needed by all workers is time management. There are 4 skills necessary to manage our time well. First of all, prioritising. There are 6 issues to consider that cover organisation and personal issues. Secondly, scheduling. There are some common issues to consider when planning the structure of your day, week or month. Thirdly, time-saving techniques. Some simple strategies can save considerable time. Finally, auditing. This is concerned with understanding exactly where you spend your time. The second skill necessary for all workers is stress management. Stress is now the #1 reason why people do not like their jobs. People should be able to identify their stresses, which is what is stressing them, as well as understanding their personal stress responses by, for example, keeping a stress diary. There are 3 categories of approaches to managing stress. Firstly, by removing the stressor or distancing yourself from it. Secondly, by building up resistance to the stress. This includes changes to our physical, emotional and thinking habits. Thirdly, there are stress relief techniques, including muscle relaxation and breathing techniques. Every employee needs to understand how to develop their career. They should fully understand their current range of work objectives, both stated and unstated. They should understand their unique skills and passions and have a plan to align their career according to their strengths. They should understand their personal values and how these values differ from the organisation's values. They would benefit from knowing how to do a SWOT analysis on themselves to identify potential directions to move their career. They should know how to get along with others, including their boss, and be able to motivate them if necessary. They should know and be developing those qualities that people look for in those they want to promote. Finally, they should have a career plan, career goals, as well as a plan to develop themselves to meet these goals. No matter what role you have in an organisation, you need to communicate with a variety of people. Good communication starts with building trust with people. Without trust, people will not listen to us or be open with us. We should address the sorts of messages we give. Our words open or close conversations. In general, we should avoid blame and use open-ended questions. We should know how to listen actively, which helps us to get more information from a person. Being assertive is about having a balance between speaking and listening. We should understand the strengths and weaknesses of each of the channels or mediums of communication, like email, phone and face-to-face. We should also understand the differences in the ways that people receive and give information, according to the diversity of characteristics that people have, including personality types, national culture and generational type. We should understand how to read non-verbal communication, as well as personally project positive non-verbals. We should be able to read others' emotional reactions, as well as manage our own emotions. Every employee relates to internal or external customers in some way, so it is important that all employees are trained in customer service. We want customers to be loyal, not merely satisfied, so we should ensure that we are going beyond expectations for them. Customers should be treated as individuals, so we should understand the range of different needs that customers have. Certain skills are important to customer service, like handling complaints, communication and telephone skills. Certain attitudes are also necessary for good customer services, like a can-do attitude, engaging with customers, as well as creating a good impression. All employees benefit from an understanding of the 4 basic personality types, as well as their subtypes. It is helpful to do a personality assessment to assess your default type. It is important to understand the different ways to relate to these different personality types. It is also important to understand the verbal and non-verbal cues that the types exhibit to quickly size up a person's type. All staff, whether they are frontline workers, managers or senior managers, benefit from personal development in these skill areas.